Yeah, if you want to see some stuff I've made out of dead rats.
What do you reckon to this sexy little pig? I can't quite describe why it's sexy. I don't know if it's the face they're pulling, if it's the tiny little belly on it. I'm not sure, but there's just something about it that's endearing, isn't it? It's like if Porky Pig from the Looney Tunes was to try and impress, you know, that weird witch character that was in the Looney Tunes every now and then. They sort of lent heavily on the witch in games and that quite often. I think the witch may have also been responsible as the sort of mad scientist that created the heart monster, but I can't quite remember the entire story of every episode of the Looney Tunes. But I imagine this is how Porky Pig might have tried to come onto the witch, being like, look, I've got a what looks like a monkey's skull for you. You haven't got a monkey's skull yet, have you, witch from Looney Tunes? And the witch would be like, oh, look at you, you pretty little bastard. Come here, come into my weird little castle where the floor moves like a Mario game. This is on the website anyway, that's why I'm going on about it. I thought you might like it because it's weird. worldaroundyou.com.
This one's called Tie Guy, because he's got his little tie on. I don't think I've made one with a tie before. He's got a little fat belly and all, so if you wanted to, you could give that a little rub. His head is quite a simple one, mate, for a ornament, this guy. His head's just made out of duckling, and then he's got a fake molar in there. You see that tooth there? You can give that a little touch as well. What do you reckon to him? He's quite an handsome little bastard, isn't he? He'll be on the website. Look at his cheeks, mate. He's got arse cheeks. Who's making these things, man? Wait till you see my other videos. I've been collecting some more sexy animal ornaments, mate. Have a go and have a look at them when they're up. There you go. New ornament, mate. Breaded duck. Because he's got a duckling's head. And if you look in that basket there, mate, the easiest word to use to define him is breaded, mate. He's breaded up. Look at all them loaves, cobs, depends on where you're from, innit? But he's got a basket of bread on him. He's got a bit of a pinny on. Well, he has got a pinny on. It's not a bit of a pinny, but it looks like he's taking a delivery to his like a customer's car because he's chucked on his outside coat, mate, over his pinny. So he's like a baker, but he's like he must run his own business or something. He's a business duck. But what do you reckon? I think he's one of the first ornaments as well to have a little wooden base, mate. Just because he was for some reason so unbalanced, I had to shave off a bit of the soles of his shoes. But what do you reckon to him, mate? He'd be on the website worldaroundyou.com. What do you reckon to this little fella here? Calling him James Pond, because he looks like a James Bond, doesn't he? I know that he's got is it a corsage? I know it's not a concierge because that's out of The Godfather. I think it's a corsage. Little flower there, which kind of implies maybe he's going to a wedding, but I think because he's in a tuxedo, he's definitely a spy, isn't he? Obviously, he's not spying in like Wivenshaw or something like that, because he'd stand out when he's getting about in a tux. But he's like a high class spy, mate. James Pond is his name, and he's fucking. I like to think he'd come out as well with like weird little quips, like you what? You're trying to turn everybody into diamonds, Mr. Bonder fella, because obviously it's a very self-referential universe. That's absolutely quackers. Then he turns to the camera, like that, What do you reckon to him? He's not for sale, unfortunately. My mum's got called dibs on him, so my mum's going to be buying him. Because I would give him to her, but she keeps having little ones like this off me, so it's becoming sort of a thing where it'd be pointless to keep making them, and I can't really be like, nah, you can't have it, mum. Because, she fed me when I was a kid and that, and gave me somewhere to sleep when I was a kid, rather than just, throwing me out. Not that that was, like, ever a possibility, I wasn't a cunt as a kid. It's just as, you can't be like, nah, you can't have that, you give me a lift. Even now, to this day, if I'm going out to the pub with me mate or something when I do go up north, she'll still give me a lift to the pub and that, so I can't deny her a fucking dead duck's head or an ornament, can I? One of my ornaments and that for her to pop in a cupboard. It's nice. Now I know you's like a mystery box, and I know you's like me framed stuff, which these, right? But it won't be from them. These will be separate. So I've been going through them, and I thought what I'd do is I get some different style frames, and then different books and that, and we got anatomical drawings like that chicken's head there, That's an anatomical drawing of a person's arm. That's some form of dodo or something like that. Then we've got, that's a death's head moth, horse's head. And I've even got ones with, I think that's syphilis, a zoomed in picture of syphilis, some form of tusk. There's all sorts. There's ones I can't show you and all, like diagrams of dick and balls. But if you want one, mystery frame me on the website worldaroundyou.com, £6 each. Or you can just go through and see what other framed ones I've got and pick your own. But if you like a little bit of a surprise, you know, treat to yourself and that, you know. You think to yourself, I'm going to treat myself, mate, I'm going to get a mystery frame, but I want it to be a surprise to me. Imagine, like, you know, when people open packs of Pokemon cards, which one of my OnlyFans subscribers sent me a little treat as a pack of Pokemon cards, so I'll probably do a video of me opening them and all. Make it a double video from under the desk and a video from over the desk. But regardless, fucking, you can act like you're opening a pack of Pokemon cards, mate, when you open a package from me and you don't know what's going to be inside it, other than you know it's a frame with some form of antique page or a page of something interesting on it. This is a little claw ball, mate, made out of rat skin and baby chicken toes. What do you reckon? Link's on my page. Look at that, mate. That's fucking mental, innit? I've got no idea what that is. Some form of insect. Look, even if I take it over into the light, we're not going to be any of the wiser as to what it is. There you are. Look, fucking no idea. Just looks like it wants to kill people. Look at them things on its face, mate. Them fucking, what are they? Fucking tendrils, mandibles, I think. I'm not sure. Either way, it kind of looks like a caterpillar with the legs of an ant, the face of a you know, maybe the face of an ant. Maybe it's just a fucking long ant as well. Look at these things down here, man. What's that for? Picking away here, down here, this bit. What did it use that for? Fucking laying eggs inside of people or something. Anyway, they're not listed on my website. It's more of like a mystery box thing at the minute. But I might list some of the insect stuff I've been collecting on my website. Maybe, we'll see. I've made a couple more birds, which are little ducklings with teddy bears' heads on. Oh, looking like he's come back to life. He's fucking googly eyes as well, as you would think. But what do you reckon to these, mate? It's spelt bear, as in the animal, not as in there's nothing there. Not as in like bear as in bear, or bear as in like sexy bear up here. But and then with a D at the end, so it sounds like a Scouser saying bird. I told you I was going to do something different with duckling feet. This is one of my ideas, which has led to another new idea, which I'll probably implement next week. But I've got 5 of these at the minute. If they're popular, I'll make some more. I think we're going to call them something like a single step, something like that. Maybe I'll spell single with the word gull, even though these are duckling feet. But the web toes in it, so, you know, works. You know, because they say every journey starts with a single step, don't they? So here's a single step. Here's a double stepper. Here's a triple step. Here's a quadruple step, and the hardest one of all to remember and pronounce, the quintuple step. There you are. What do you reckon to them, mate? Duckling feet on a bit of log. worldaroundyou.com. Don't be tight, leave a like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is, for whatever social media you're using. I want to have a look at what's on my website if you fancy getting yourself a little bit of something made out of a dead rat or a rabbit or a duckling or something. There's all sorts of stuff, mate. Try my podcasts and all. Loads more content on my Patreon.